You are absolutely right. But there are some things that you're wrong about, some assumptions that you're making that you should not make. But I wonder about one of the mindsets that you have in here. And if that is a true mindset, this is one of the reasons why it is so hard for certain men to ever marry a woman in the sense of a paperwork marriage. Now, you say don't let the government be a third wheel in a relationship. I agree with you 100%. And it's usually something that I would not want to have involved in my relationship is to have the government. But being a veteran and having certain veteran benefits, those things cannot be achieved with a mate unless you have the federal government. You have with the federal government unless you have a marriage certificate. And it would be remiss of me as a man and my duties towards Angelina for sharing the commitment that we have if I did not do things to make her life as easy and as beneficial as possible. So therein lies the reason for the paperwork. Has nothing to do with the commitment. And we both understand that fully. So the government is not a third wheel. I get it. I'm with you. And I'm going to skip down to when you say, hey, just another one of those lies we're deconstructing from. You're absolutely right. There are so many things that we don't understand. So like you said, a person, she can legally change her name without a marriage certificate. You're absolutely right. You can legally change the name. You can write a will for inheritance. You can put anybody on your insurance claims. You can get medical coverage for people who are just living in your house. There are many things you can do with power of attorneys and wills that you do not need a marriage certificate. You can do financial contracts. You can do everything without a marriage certificate except for certain benefits that pertain to if you were a federal employee and you retired, if you were a DOD employee and you are retired, if you utilize the VA and you are retired, if you want the person to be able to receive your Social Security if they pass before you, you will need the marriage certificate. So unless those things don't matter to you, unless you don't need those things, then don't ever get a marriage certificate. I'm with you. I agree 100%. But if those things are important to you, it's a necessary evil, so you do it. But that's why you make sure of the person that you're doing that with. You don't do that with just anybody. Now, the part that I'm not sure if this is how you think, but the part of this that actually bothered me, and the only reason why I'm really making this video, is the part in the middle. Give her the ring, the wedding, the honeymoon, the house, and the car. So when I read that, what I hear is give her the ring, give her the wedding, give her the honeymoon, give her the house, give her the car. I'm not sure if you think this way, but it awfully sounds like you're saying that being with a man being with a woman is just a money grab, a material thing. And this is what a man would hear. Most men would hear that when you say, give her the ring, the wedding, the honeymoon, the house, the car. I'm certain that you mean that it's beneficial to both of you, but let's think about it in these terms. The only way a man could give a woman a house or a car if they're not legally married is that he would buy a house and have it titled in her name. He would buy a car and have it titled in her name. His name's not on it. You see what I'm saying? That sounds very materialistic. That sounds very much like give her money, give her things, give her money, give her things. It doesn't necessarily sound like the commitment, the love, the respect, the honor, the intimacy. Those things don't sound like they are the important things. Like that whole line, in my opinion, I would have left out. Wouldn't have been put up. It wouldn't have been there. I'd have just took that out because it sounds very lady oriented, woman oriented. Like the man don't matter other than the finances that he can provide, that he brings, what he can give her, not what they do for one another, not the true intrinsic thing that actually matter, because money goes up and money goes down. Things can go sideways and things can stay straight. We don't know. But what you want is somebody who's going to be there with you through it all. When they get sick and you take care of them, you get sick and they take care of you. The money's up and y'all both enjoy. The money's down, but y'all both enjoy. That the money doesn't mean you can't be romantic, you can't be loving anymore. Like if it's based on money. I used to be that way where I thought romance was all based on money. I forgot about my beginnings when I was a teenager, how I made it happen without money. I forgot about those times because I got used to money. Until I didn't have some for a while. Now I'm back used to it. But still, the point is, that part of it made it seem like you're saying that give a woman all your money. And that's what's most important. And if I'm wrong, my apologies. But if that is the most important thing, ladies, listen to me. I'm telling you, that is the biggest push away that a man can ever hear from a woman, is the fact that he ain't nothing but a checkbook. He ain't nothing but a prize to be won based on what he can give you monetarily and financially. Because without paperwork, you would have no rights to the house. You would have no rights to the car. You would have no rights to his retirement. You would have no rights to nothing. So that doesn't even sound right unless you get a man who's willing to, I'm going to buy you a car and a house and put it in your name. So what do you need him for? You just want him for the money? It saddens me. It literally saddens me. But I hope that I'm wrong. I hope I'm reading you wrong, Sherry. I hope that that is not what you meant by that. And if I would love to be able to apologize to you in the comments when you see this and say that that's not what you meant. I sincerely hope that that is the truth of that. So let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.